Tonight, hundreds will participate in the Castro Night Market, which for the first time is a designated entertainment zone.
That's right. There are other big projects in the works, but they have come with a cost to some small businesses. And ABC 7 News Building a Better Bay Area reporter Leanne Melendez is here. Many in the community not very happy about how the neighborhood, Leanne, is evolving.
That's right. But as you know, every great society has to change, right? And when the owner of the Castro Coffee Company heard that the Castro Theater was undergoing a massive renovation, hey, he was the first to cheer them on. Little did he know that he was not going to be included in the revitalization plans. And now the Castro, being the kind of tight-knit community that it is, isn't having it.
What can anyone say about the predominantly gay Castro district that hasn't already been documented through photos and experiences? As you approached the old Bank of America building and the Castro Theater, and later in the 1990s the Rainbow Flag, you knew you had arrived at a place like no other. Today the landmarks are still here, and so are the memories.
This place used to be Party Central.
But as longtime resident and filmmaker Elise Freed also reminded us, AIDS cast a shadow over this community which brought people together.
There's a lot of community, how do I put it, invisible threads here, like spider webs, holding this community together still from that time.
Perhaps that kind of camaraderie is why many here are signing a petition in support of their beloved coffee shop, which faces eviction. It is located still in the Castro Theater.
Okay, we advocated for them, but I did not know I was going to be the victim of this.
Good morning.
Ken Curry owns Castro Coffee Company, which has been in this neighborhood since 1987. His brother owns the nail salon, which is on the other side of the Castro Theater building. Both leases have not been renewed. They say Another Planet Entertainment, which now holds the lease to the theater, wants to make room for a new ticket office.
This was the courtroom for Castro Theater, and that was the soda fountain in the old days.
Many residents here agree the Castro's energy has been stagnant for a while. So when Another Planet Entertainment announced it was renovating this iconic building, most saw it as a sign of revitalization. In fact, you could say the Castro is having a kind of renaissance moment. Harvey Milk Plaza outside the Muni station is undergoing a $35 million remodel, giving the former civil rights leader a proper recognition. The GLBT Historical Society Museum is moving to a new 2-story building funded in part by the city. And an 8-story residential building in the Castro will soon start construction.
I think that anytime you can make change in a neighborhood that's bringing more vitality, more revitalization, and hopefully more people coming to visit and feeling like they're welcome here, it's overall a very positive win for San Francisco and for the Castro.
And just last month, the Castro was designated as an entertainment zone, which means alcoholic beverages can be taken to go and consumed during certain events, like the monthly night market.
If anything, it's going to change the way that the small businesses are supported, additional sales and revenue for the bars and restaurants that really need that help right now.
Sure, there is persistent homelessness and empty storefronts, but the Castro seems to be doing better than other neighborhoods. Still, there are those who believe a resurgence is not always beneficial to a community.
It's sad to see that some of the businesses are closing down because of the fact that it's all about money, money, money.
City officials have promised to help him find a new location, but at 76, he says, it's a notion hard to accept.
There is nothing on this block, nothing available. Where am I going to go? If I go 2 blocks away, it's like starting a whole new business.
So he has not been given an eviction notice yet. His lease is up at the end of June. Now, the coffee company has sent the local district supervisor, Raphael Mandelman, more than 2,000 signatures demanding that the business remain there. Meanwhile, more people continue to sign that petition in person, and online they have collected another 1,000 signatures. You know how they say don't mess with Texas?
Yeah, right.
Don't mess with the Castro.
Yeah, evidently.
Right.
I'm telling you, yeah.